It's somewhere where I would, okay, if I could bring this in house, I would. Here, by using a straight line angle, I can take 3 measurements around.
Welcome everybody to Studio 3 in Naperville, Illinois, headquarters of Speakeasy America, serving Canada, U.S., Mexico, and all parts in North America. Your host today, COO, Managing Director of Speakeasy America, is Mr. Tim Morgan.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's day is going well. We're getting close to the end of our day here, starting early, and as soon as we're done with this, then we start prepping for tomorrow. So what we have going on today is we are going to look at straightening small, medium, and large damage types. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out into Studio 1, and we have our technicians out in Studio 1. Welcome, Jeremy Holloway, our Director of Technical Training, and welcome Brett Runyon, the one and only Sales and Technical Specialist.
How you doing, Tim?
We're doing good. So what do you got for us today?
Well, today we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to show you stuff on our 106, our multi-bench repair system. But before we get into all that, we're going to start out with this awesome little piece of machinery here. It is a brand new release this year, and it's called the Hero little mini pole tower. And I'm going to have Jeremy tell us some things about it.
Okay, so this is a mini pulling tower, like Brett said, and basically what it is, it allows you to make a pull on the floor, and there's several features that make it really easy to make a pull. Traditionally, when you had a floor pulling tower like this, you would need floor pots, and the design for this pulling tower is that it has this piece on the front that actually raises up and down, and it rests against the pinch weld on the car. And so when you begin to apply force to the ram here, it actually rests against the car and it doesn't move forward. Adversely, on the other side of it, there is a chain that comes off the back of it, and this is a really neat feature. It actually anchors to the wheel on an adjacent car in another bay. So all you have to do is drive the vehicle over top of this yellow bracket, and then it actually anchors the mini Hero pulling tower from moving. And it also, what you can do here is you can remove the tension on remove the slack from the chain by applying tension here. So you just turn with an air ratchet, you can turn this bolt, and this ram actually moves up and down.
So I could really pull with this thing anywhere, couldn't I?
Yeah, actually, the kit comes with the air ratchet, but I mean, if you wanted to pull out in the parking lot and you didn't have any air out there, you could use a cordless ratchet, and pretty much anything that would be half-inch drive that you could
I could even use my little half-inch drive ratchet by hand if I felt like I needed to work out that day.
You could, and what that also does, even if you did it by hand, you could apply, very incremental tension and pull really slow. So some of the other features here is this ram is actually driven by a screw. So you actually put the air ratchet on the back of it and you turn it, and a screw actually draws the chain backwards. So there's no hydraulics, there's no electrical connections. There's actually absolutely nothing here that needs any kind of driving force other than whatever you would use on the backside that's half-inch drive.
How many tons is this rated for?
Believe it or not, this pulling tower can pull up to 5 tons. So there's quite a few things that you could do with it when you're making pulls on cars. As you can see, we set up a demonstration with our pull-up system we're going to do here in a minute, and we get done telling you all about all the cool features with this.
Now I know there's some screws down there on the bottom of the plate. What are them for?
Yeah, so on this bottom plate, because it's relying on the pinch weld to rest against, you can actually take the plate off and you can bolt it right or left. And what that allows you to do is move it all the way down against the end of the rocker panel and move the plate forward to give you clearance to work around the wheel. So
we could get back there and pull on a dog leg or something.
yep. Yeah, the dog leg hit's pretty common on vehicles, so that would be really nice to pull that dog leg out and be able to save it.
Do you have any down pull capability with this?
Yeah, so to make a down pull, you actually have this roller here that you can couple different ways. You could make a down pull with this roller here, and you also have a smaller roller down here that moves forward. There's actually 5 positions here. This down pull roller, you could move it forward or back and really dial in that angle that you want to make that pull. So yeah, definitely a couple of ways you can make a down pull. The other thing I want to talk about with this ram is you can actually move it all the way up or all the way down. So you can, there's a variety of positions that you can mount the ram in. You can also mount it in the vertical position. You can take it out and you can actually mount it pointing down and then run the chain down around the roller and make a down pull. So there's quite a few positions you can put that ram in.
Nice.
So another accessory that we do have is you could actually mount the electro puller. If you haven't seen our electric puller, you can mount the electro puller in this tower and make a similar pull, and that's battery operated. So that would be another feature of this Mini Hero pulling tower.
I know I like our electro pull. It's a good piece of equipment.
So
Go ahead and pull on this door a little bit, see what happens.
yeah. So what we're going to do first, we're going to take the tension out of the chain.
Neat feature about that is you don't have to have any floor pots anymore in your facility either.
Right. Yeah. You don't have to have those floor pots. I know a lot of places have them and they kind of get in the way anymore.
I got quite a bit of tension on that door.
So yeah, you can see here, this is, like I said, this is with our pull-up system, and we've applied quite a bit of tension that we're really bowing this door skin out. So we just wanted to show you, how much force we can apply with this system. And you can see the chain in the back. It actually helped keep the back of the tower down. So, once again, we're in a flat stall here. We don't have pots. We don't have, chains under the car.
We could
Trying
be
to
out in
anchor
the
it.
parking lot.
Yep. You could be out in the parking lot. If you had a nice sunny day and you wanted to work outside, we'll roll all your stuff outside. So
All right. Well, I think now we're going to have the guys in the Studio 3 show you the video on the Hero. It goes into some more depth and stuff about the possibilities of this unit. And we'll send it back into them. Kim?
Yeah, while you're adjusting there, we'll get this video rolling. You guys, you put a lot of pressure on that door panel there. I noticed in a
We
quick
did.
hurry.
Well-
I wanted to try to rip the door skin off.
Yeah.
Jeremy says, Brett, we're fixing cars, not destroying.
Yeah, it's almost like we got Tim the Toolman working out there today or something.
Yep.
And I think we could keep going on that. I don't see that glue letting go right now. We got a good setup on it.
No, and with the 5-ton tower and how quickly that you have the ability to be able to set that up and no hydraulics necessary, that's a pretty cool tool.
It is.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the innovation once again coming out of out of Italy and been already proven and tested in our own body shop over in Italy. Those of you who don't know, Spinizzi does operate their own body shop full time as a business, besides the equipment business that they have. So as we're waiting for Carl to key this up, here we go. Duration of the Hero and how you're going to be able to connect up to the vehicle, be able to make your pull. And I'm not having to move to a frame rack if I have something quick that I need to be able to do. I have the ability to be able to do it right there. As you can see, simple assembly. So if you needed to store it, you have the ability to be able to store it pretty quickly, take it apart. You can tell this technician is not working flat rate. And as they were saying earlier, you can set the precise height. And as you can see there, how he's being able to move wherever he needs that tower to be able to get to the exact height location of where the pole needs to be made. The adjustable plate, as Jeremy was talking about out in Studio One, being able to move the plate to be able to adjust for the location where you're going to be connecting to the vehicle or wedging to the vehicle, if you want to call it. Take the car next to you. Back chain. Tighten the slack so you don't have any movement of the tower. As you can see, he made had a nice setup to be able to go down with the down pole attachment. And as you can see here, using that air ratchet, he has the ability to be able to move slow. If he wants to move slow, he can move faster. And there's several other different accessories available for the system, such as our pull-up, our electro puller, and some other accessories. So it's a pretty comprehensive hero to be able to work with your light damage. So that is a pretty cool new tool that will be released in the next couple of weeks here in North America. So how are we doing out in the studio, guys? You almost ready?
Almost. We need a couple more minutes.
Couple more minutes. Okay. I hope everybody's been enjoying the week with us. I know we're enjoying doing this, and we already have. We've received a lot of good input. We've also received some offers from other companies who'd like to, and other people who support us who'd like to be able to come out and do a session with us on some of the other products that we have, some of the products services that they have. So this particular Spineezy Interactive Week, it's going to continue on a monthly basis, and like I said, I'm enjoying it very much. It's a little hectic behind the scenes sometimes because of trying to work with so many different softwares, and
it's only painful when you think about it. If you're not thinking about it, it's okay.
Trying to mesh so many different softwares together, and then trying to also be able to get your social media to be able to operate in the same thing. It's a lot of things happening in the background. So and then changing the setup in the middle of a presentation, not too easy to do. So,
well, it's they don't call it live television for nothing, because if you make it out alive, you're okay.
Well, we're on Thursday, so we're doing pretty good. We got one more day to go, and we'll give you an update while we're waiting for them to finish getting ready for the medium and large damage. Tomorrow, Friday, let me find my Friday here. Friday, 10 a.m. Central Time, we're going to be back out in Studio One, and we're going to be working with welding and joining for OEM repairs. Again, with Jeremy Holloway, Brett Runyon, being able to do some demonstrations with you on some of our equipment. 12:30 Central, we were able to secure.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
Danny from DEG is going to be here. We are a sponsor of DEG. And if you don't know what DEG is, you should look it up, because it's finding and acknowledging all the processes and procedures that aren't normally in the estimating system, and bringing them to the surface and finding the right procedures and different things. So Danny does a great job of working on the database enhancement gateway.
And just for everybody's knowledge, that wasn't. I'm sorry. that time is not 2. It's actually noon. Noon tomorrow.
Oh, noon tomorrow. Not
noon tomorrow. Yeah,
I'm sorry, noon. We had to push that one up.
Yeah, we pushed it back because Danny was able to jump in and do it. It was a surprise session, so he said, "Hey, I need a little bit more than a half an hour, so I want to push it back to noon. Give us a full hour and make a great presentation for you." So noon Central Time, 1 Eastern, and that equates to 10 a.m. Pacific, if I'm not mistaken. There we go.
Okay. And then at 2 p.m., we're going to do a wrap up. We're going to talk a few minutes about what we learned over the week. We're going to talk about the future of Spineezy Interactive. And looking at camera 2 and 4, it looks like they may be ready for us. I think, Brett, you may need to do a mic check.
Mike?
It's better already.
Okay, we're back out in the studio.
All right, guys, we're going to go and talk about our multi-bench right now. We have this car lifted all the way up. As you can see, this was a really nice unit to get the car up in the air to work on it. It's good for more than just doing structural repairs, working on the underside of the car, taking bumpers on and off. That helps keep technicians off their knees. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like crawling around on my knees anymore. It integrates very well with our touch measuring system as well. Also is excellent for inspecting the underside of cars, finding damage during your blueprint process. It comes with a pinch weld clamp. Most pinch weld clamps on the cars are very easy to install. Slide it right in here. You don't even need to raise the car most of the time. You use this screw on the bottom. You can use an impact. Air ratchet's causing a little bit of fit with my mic. So I can use the hand ratchet. Run it right up. There you are on your pinch weld. Tighten your pinch weld bolts, just like we always have. Tighten up 2 bolts down here. Your car's fixture or fastened down. You can do a sheet metal pole, light pole, something like we were doing earlier on this door skin. Works great for holding that down. It also has options of using taller stirrups. You can have the rubber pad on it. You can put 4 of these under the car. You lift it down on 4 pillars, slide these under the pinch welds. It gets you some distance between the underside of the car and the multi-bench. And there's also the options Jeremy's holding there. You can mount the pinch weld clamps onto the stirrup, pinch weld the car down. That way you got it higher up, especially if you're doing a lower body structure pull or something that kind of gets you some space in between the machines. It makes it easy for you to get your head in anymore. Multi-bench also comes with an optional jig fixturing system, so you can fixture on this as well. Tower conveniently mounts in either the front or the back. But you have it pressed in there, as you can see. Jeremy and I are swinging around. It gives you this range of pull on both sides. You can get quite a ways around the vehicle. And there's also an optional side pull cross member that you can get for the machine. It allows you to mount the tower right out here directly in front of the B pillar to do some pulling that way as well.